through things in life. It's been tough out here. Head up, keep it moving. Whatever higher power you got, you need to, focus on that. And keep your mind and your spirit together. 'Cause I know we all going through something, but we all going through some stuff together too. You dig what I'm saying? Government shutdown, this, that, and the third. Heard they supposed to, be ending the government shutdown by 2026. We ain't in the world we used to live in. Got to be prepared to survive in the new world. It's a whole new structure, a whole new order going on in the world around you. Got to pay attention to the signs and the symbols. They not for everybody, but if you're paying attention to the signs and symbols, really want to do a wellness check on all my good hustling team and good hustle family out you, take care of those around you, support those who support you, love those who love you, love yours, keep your mind, your spirit, your physical body, all of that together. Hey man, this ain't getting no easier. Got to pick your chin up, poke your chest out. That's what I tell the youngins when saying we gotta coach each other, motivate each other, support each other, be there for each other, lift each other up, support each other. It's trying times if you ain't gonna be connected with your people or your family, whatever alliance or allegiance you got to any kind of group of people, family, friends, motorcycle clubs, whatever your people. Make sure y'all link up, get to talking about what's going on in the future, because it's tough out here. Ain't no reason you should have a group of people. We don't have no how we gonna finance our movement. I'm not a Muslim, but I do believe in certain things that Farrakhan says pertaining to black people and black men. Especially, it's got to start with ourselves. And loving ourselves, that's something that black people, they not really fond of, and I don't know if they really do that well. But, everybody ain't gonna be, we're gonna get into these hot topics in a minute though. So I remember every day's a holiday, every meal's a banquet, man. You gotta get out there and get to it. What's happening, good people? Yeah, so let's get back to it. You dig? So they let Max B out. Just doing a good loose talk. Max B got out. Him and Jim Jones, they going through what they going through or whatever, right? You know, they had a beef from back in the day where Jim Jones had signed Big Bill out, you know, of course, over the money and the increments. That's all the time in hip hop and that music industry. They always falling out and robbing each other for that money. So it ain't really a good business to be in, you dig what I'm saying? But you know, if you're in the right position, Jim Jones is in the position, he looked out for Big Avell, signed him, but he got him for his publishing, couldn't hold on to it, you know, him and Matt about the money. Of course, that's where you got the great beef from back like 20 years ago with Dipset beefing with Max B, and Max B was beefing with Dip. He signed to Jim Jones. Jim Jones beat him for his publishing and took a lot of royalties and money from him and residuals as far as the business aspect. That's how Max B fell out with Jim Jones or whatever, right? So where we at today, you know, Max B done did 18 years. Jim Jones, he going through what he going through. Dipset and kind of like, I ain't gonna say dissipate their differences or whatever, Cameron and Jim Jones or whatever, and Joel Santana. So, you know, right now, you know, Big Avell, Max B done came, he's getting involved. Hopefully they can let that 20-year-old beef, you know, go. But you know how beef go. Really ain't no time limit on it. Especially when y'all hit the Cash App with Pure Hustle TV with the Big Avell got out. He got that beef. It might continue with Jim Jones because it was crazy activity going on, right? 18 years. He also had a son who was out here who took a picture with Jim Jones. Kind of like the, you know, the Supreme and 50 Cent beef type situation. And 50 Cent didn't appreciate his son taking a picture with the dude who tried to kill his son. And that's the reason to this day why 50 is that type of time. So with Big Avell and Jim Jones, they got that kind of tension where Jim Jones took a picture with Big Avell's son knowing they got beef while he was in prison. That is what it is. You know, back to this Max B. To get the backstory, right? Max B come from with the French Montana. I don't know if everybody know this. So hopefully when everybody watches, you know, watch it back or whatever, if you do watch it, you get the backstory on where the Max B and Jim Jones started and originated, right? So it originated with that publishing and the bad record deal with Max B signing to Jim Jones. Continue that with French Montana, and French Montana's coming up, but Max B was bigger than French Montana in the beginning. When Max B went to prison, he was the hip hop head, like hip hop, you know. I studied broken glass everywhere. People smoking crack and they just don't care. You know what I'm saying? Before they even called it gangster rap, it was called reality rap. And I'm saying all that to say, when we get back to the beef with Max B and Jim Jones, why the publishing, the music, street activity that happened in between them and their entourage or crews or whatever. Now here we are today. Fast forward to who's the first person that hollers at Max B or try to get a little shout out is Cameron. Cameron got beef with Jim Jones at this point. Dipset ain't seeing eye to eye. Play out. Is the beef gonna continue with Max B and Jim Jones? Are they gonna let that beef go? Is it gonna subside worse? Are they gonna throw their lives away at 40, 50 years old over some 20-year-old beef? Hey, it's all yet to be seen. We ain't gonna we wouldn't be surprised by whatever happens, you know. But that's at Max B. I just want and why he's beefing with Jim Jones, but you know, free Max you only gotta say free Max B. That's on me, you dig? Max B is he living out here. Seen him at the Jets game, living it up, balling. You know what I'm saying? With the Louis V head to toe, talking that goodism. You know what I'm saying? Big Avell was a heck of a character with that Coke Boys network from that East Coast, from I say New York down to Florida, off that wavy movement, right? It was a whole thing that had New York on the map as far as hip hop around that time. We talking like '08, '09 type of time. Everybody wasn't on that. You get what I'm saying? So, around Bootsy and them was hot. I say about '07, '08, Jeezy. Then the Coke Boys came right after the G. All that little wave came. So I'm saying that to say this. Max B is a force to be reckoned with. He was one of the first players out there uh, getting down with you get what I'm saying? But every day is a holiday, every meal's a banquet. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna stay to it. You dig what I'm saying?